Alright, this is the first episode of Rising Ruby, a hack by Dreano. Basically, you can get every single Pokemon in this. Thank you for following Blue Balloon Gaming. We are going to start our journey here. Welcome to Rising Ruby and Sinking Sapphire, made by Dreano with help from Project Pokemon. Like I said, this hack is very difficult to place onto your system. If you want information on it, I'd suggest that you go and look at tutorials. There's plenty on the subject, and there are actually a couple of good ones as well. The Sapphire version is called Sinking Sapphire, you're right. So what we're going to do in this first episode, because it's going to take quite a while to get from point to point, because obviously, not only are we going to try and do the game, we want to catch every single Pokemon, but my dinner is nearly ready. My dinner's like ready in about 40 minutes. So what I'm going to do is going to get my first Pokemon. I'm going to get the Pokedex. And then we're going to save it up. And I've got a little surprise for episode 2. Remember when we did the... if anybody were around, if we were doing the egg hatching for the Cyndaquil. Well, that Cyndaquil's still around. Enter. It's on the Cutzy Plays channel the moment that we actually hatch this shiny Cyndaquil, and he will be the Cyndaquil that turns into a Quilava Typhlosion, and that'll be 3 Pokemon that will add to the Pokemon count. Oh, you're that Cutzy. People know me. I have already done Omega Ruby before, and I don't really want to choose Trico again, because I chose Trico. So it's really between Mudkip and Torchic. Now, I know that the favourite is Mudkip, and that is the reason why. Sorry, I've got a pen in my mouth. That's the reason why I've already done that, to be honest. No, in the first episode, we aren't going to go that far. We're just going to get the Pokedex. In the whole series, we are going to complete the game and complete the Pokedex, which is going to be vast. This is going to be huge. You're here at last, riding through, blah blah blah, I don't care. Why did she pack her son into the back? That's a question that needs to be answered. Right, so we're getting shown around the house. Yay, shown around the house. Then my choke's going crazy on that shit. The 4th badge looks like a bong. Okay, that's cool. Well, if you see the grayed out image, like grayed out pieces just below the chat, they are the badges. And when we're winning them, they will go from grayed out to actually being in colour. And you'll realise our progression through that method. You should go upstairs and have a look at your clock. Alright, well, I'll set the clock, but it's not the right time on the 3DS, so don't even mention it. But there you go, fuck it. It's 27 past 4 in the morning here. Do you like your new room? Yes, it's absolutely fine. It's so nice having Pokemon around to help us. Oh, but you should make sure that everything is all there on your desk. Alright, I'll just have a look at that. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, so there are differences between this ROM hack and the normal games that there's the availability of every single Pokemon, and the opponents are tougher. There are a few other minor differences that make the game more equal balanced, but they are the main changes. Why are you playing Pokemon? I'll lower down the music. I shall do that. Well, I was hoping you'd be nice. And we could be friends. I've not really explored the fact that I've actually got a 3DS capture card. Like, it's been so long since I actually bought this thing, thanks to your donations as well. And I really should repay you for the fact that you actually got me this thing in the first place by giving you a massive series. And we're talking about something that I've never ever done before on a Pokemon game. Not just completing it, but completing the Pokédex in one single game. So, in the bag are some Pokeballs, and we are going to throw in the lad that is Mudkip. Now, you guys, ideas for nicknames, please. A wild Poochyena appeared. Alright, we've already got water gun, so that's a stab move. We can play Poke MMO sometime in the future. And that is our first opponent down. I'm amazed that the best nickname down there is Mudflaps. Matt Kip is also quite interesting. It's a 3DS. The game is on the 3DS. Bob. Just Bob. Shagger of Worlds. Ever not liking... Okay. So, Cutzy. Blah, 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 blah. Father, son. Yay. Okay, that's great. I've received the Mudkip. And I think we call it Popo. Just call it Popo. That's a good idea. Alright, we'll call it Mudflaps then. We'll leave Bobo for a bit. There's plenty of other Pokemon to nickname. Bobo will be used. And you're about to see the shortest conversation of a mother and son departing. Like, she's not going to see her son for a while. But this is the shortest, most... I don't give a damn. And it also, like... Oh, hello. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, that happens after we received the Pokedex. But, honestly, this mum, right? Your mum doesn't give a shit about you. Honestly. So, I'm going to try and show you that this is different to the normal Pokemon games now. By going into this grass and receiving something that you don't usually get. Nope, that's a Wurmple. I'm playing the same game, Cutzy. Nice. Lol, get wrecked. Could you imagine if, after everything that we've done, the ROM hack just didn't work? Don't worry. I've already tried it. It works. Hear my Pokemon update. I'm not a Pokemon Center. What? That's a serious looking machine right there. Hi there. I work for the Pokemon. From what I see, you're a novice trainer. I'm not novice. I know what the Pokemon Mart and Pokemon Center look like. Thank you very much. I don't want to know about this. That's true. The Pokemon count needs to change. And I shall change it right now. Look at that. It's not going to be a very, like, updated Pokemon count. It's just going to be a rough estimate of what I've actually got. And then, yeah, I'll sort it out. This is the Pokemon Center with the red roof. Right. Go away, because I need to heal up my Pokemon. So we're against a Starly, which is not a usual Pokemon in this route. So you'll realise that it's now different. It's now changed. And that was a critical hit. Starly down. A level 5 Starly, I think, as well. That's good experience points. Another critical hit. I think critical hits have actually increased in this game. Mudflaps is now up to level 7. And he's learned Mud Slap. Which is actually quite a useful move because it lowers accuracy as well, I do think. So we'll go up to Route 103. Yay! Route 103. We'll circle this grass for a little bit. May's up there already, ready to beat the living shit out of us. Here's a Bunnelby. All these Pokemon have to get caught at some point. And then leveled up. Use its stab moves. Oh. I think another crit and we should be bobbing. Bunnelby's got a quite vicious attack. I didn't expect it to take that much off me. Mudflaps has avoided the move. That's the genius about Mud Slap. And Bunnelby is down. Now I've got 11 potions, I think. Or 10 or 11 potions. However, I don't really want to use them until we actually play May. Or battle May. So this mod doesn't completely randomise it. No, it doesn't completely randomise it. Stage 1 Pokemon are right at the start of the game, so it's actually a very complete game still. It doesn't mean that you're going to get really heavily overpowered Pokemon right at the start. Me catching Pokemon and leveling up Pokemon will be episodes in themselves, but they're actually going to be longer episodes that you can easily cut out and skip. Have you ever played The Sims? Yeah, I have played The Sims. Easy. I started with Sim City, played the Sim games a bit, but I like Sim City a bit more. Actually, to be fair, a lot more. Sorry if my voice is crackling. I don't have a drink with me. Well, I have a tiny bit and I'm trying to sip it. Mudflaps is nearly a level 9, which might make it... I mean, I don't really want to waste your time here and stall for a long time, because obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, then you don't want to be watching like every single step of my journey. That's why people grind off camera. Okay. That moves us on to level 9, and I am going to have a try at May here. Okay, so Trico's there. It will be a level 7, I do think. I had a little run of it before we actually started. Oh, it's a level 6. So we're a bit healthier than what we actually expected here. Mud Slap. So we're going to lower the accuracy of this Trico. Oh my days. That was not very effective at all. However, it is... I'm still going to use it, because the more we use it, as I'm going to do it there, it's going to lower the accuracy of the opponent. I don't usually use bagged items in Pokemon games, but there you go. Potions are going to be used heavily in this series because the trainers are pretty fucking good. So the Mudflaps health is restored. Trico's still throwing in. It's hit every single time. Even with 2 Mud Slaps. It's going to be a 3rd Mud Slap here. That's a critical hit as well. Hey, there we go. We started avoiding attacks. That's what we wanted to see. So now we can actually have a really good go at this Trico. Please don't say that. Oh, that's... Oh, no, it's... The defense has fell on. Oh, big hit. Was that a crit? No, it wasn't a crit. Trico's defense is so poor. I don't even think we need to go for Growl. There you go. Oh, nearly. We're there now. We are there. We've set this up beautifully. There's Trico gone. And our first victory on May. I can't believe we've actually done that in the first time. Obviously, I know that we've trained up this Mudkip a little bit to get it to level 9. But there you go. We've received 240 Pokédollars. So I've received a Pokédex. That's the main thing, because obviously I need to take out the game in a second and bring in Pyro, the Cyndaquil that we actually hatched on live stream last year. Alright, we're all done. And now I would really want to show you the short goodbye that the mother gives, which shows you that she doesn't really care, because she shoved her kid into the back of the van, the moving van, and then she's just like, "Oh, are you just going on a big adventure? Well, I won't even hug you." She'll walk away and give like this pathetic wave. Like, what is that? And that's it. You don't see your mum. Well, you can if you go back into the house, but she's not really interested at all. Thanks for following, FB. Shut the fuck up. We'll receive a Dex Nav. Excellent stuff. We'll actually have a battle with the... In fact, let's have the battle with the Zigzagoon now. Let's get that out of the way, and then we'll be free to do our journey as ever we please. There we go. So May's like, Cutzy over here. I might actually try and capture this Zigzagoon. I'm saying it's a Zigzagoon. It's not even a Zigzagoon, it's a Poochyena. I don't even know. Oh, I might have got confused because basically when I was running through this the first time, the big story was the Zigzagoon. Sorry, the first Zigzagoon that I actually encountered was a shiny, and then I caught it. And yeah, that was a crazy story, to be fair. Got to be careful here, because I want to actually see what this Poochyena can do. So I don't want to take it down immediately. If it's like something like Thunderfang, Firefang, alright, okay, that's not bad. I mean, we're going to have a fire Pokemon anyway. However, we might as well catch it. Because, well, like I said, Pokemon count. It's got to... Oh my days, why? Why have you just done that? Out of all the times that... Cheers, Mudkip. And on that bombshell, that's it. We're going to end the episode. Wow. Mudflap's too powerful for his own good. Critical hit at the wrong time. Poochyena with Firefang gone. I'm sure we're going to actually catch... Look, May's devastated. May's like, you fucking what? So we're going to save this up. And we're going to bring Pyro into the game. The Pokemon count when we come back will be at 2 of 721. Save that up. This has been the first episode done and dusted. If you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like. Please stop swearing in the chat box, or else I'll just disable the chat box. And then you won't even have anything to laugh at when you see your own name come up on the screen. Alright, this has been Cutzy. If you've enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. And I'll see you next time.